Hey yo, in this video I will cover 3 fastest ways to get more B2B SaaS demos for your startup. Let's dive in. Spoiler, please look under your nose. It's so common for me to see when startup founders have tried dozens of different ways to get meetings, they've tried this strategy, content marketing, ads, everything, and now they are struggling to get consistent pipeline. And what they never do is that they never look at all the closest resources that they've got, and they never look under the nose. Please start with this one, because before you think about any rocket science level strategies, just check who are the closest people in your network or the ones you've been engaging with who would be highly likely purchasing your solution. So first one is open your CRM. This one is so obvious that it's easy to overlook. Who are the prospects you haven't spoken to in a few months? I bet you had conversations with hundreds of contacts, but because of one reason or the other, the deals didn't go through. It could be because some decision maker got ill, because they didn't like the contract, or because they went on holiday. All types of reasons. Finally, this list is the most qualified leads that you've got, because they've gone through all these stages of your discovery, you qualify them, and they are the closest to the purchasing and buying decision. They are the closest to purchasing from you, and while you were rushing to take care of the top of the funnel, you forgot about them. Please just open your CRM, go through all the contacts in the last few months, see who was super interested but something fell apart. Follow up on them and book a call. Now, if you're a B2B SaaS founder, we'll teach you how to get extra 20 qualified demos a month in 6 months or less, or we'll refund you in full at SaaS Camp Accelerator. So make sure to check it out at saascamp.co. Now, second one is launch a retarget email campaign. The beauty of this one is when you have all your domains warmed up and when you already have the resources to be reaching 300, 500 and even more prospects every single day, because such way you'll actually be able to launch a campaign like this and reach 300 people within a day. Once you have warmed up domains and they're ready to send 40 emails each day, this is where the fun part begins. Check all people who ever replied to you and didn't get on a call. And these are still all valid prospects who could just be busy that week. What I mean here is that you go through your master inbox and scroll for the last 3, 4, 5, 6 months and see these hundreds and hundreds of conversations that fell apart and never got to the call. Same reason, sometimes it could be holiday, sometimes just people change their mind, but there are still potential prospects for you, so make sure to leverage that. Build a list of 30 to 150 people and run a customized campaign for them. The subject line can be picking up our conversation from 15th of May or whatever other date. This semi-personalized campaign can get you 5 to 15 replies and 5 booked demos for the same week. Once you combine it with 2 other methods, this can get you 5 to 15 meetings in a week, even when your inbox for this current day is silent. So in case you are not getting any new replies from your campaigns today, what you can do if you want to get more meetings is you look who are all these people who fell off in the last 6 months and you reach them again. Here there are gonna be a couple campaign steps that we're gonna do. First one is the email with a question, value proposition, social proof and CTA. And again, we put the subject line that we are continuing our conversation, and that's not another cold email. Next, in case they don't reply, in 2 days we're gonna drop them a reminder email. In 3 days after second email, we're gonna become a bit more push in terms of how we position our message. We're gonna drop a case study, how exactly it will help them in their situation, and we give a harder CTA at the end. And email 4, which we drop 4 days after the email 3, is gonna be a reminder email or an emoji to get their attention. Here, I'd like to present you one case which happened with PowerLeads.io, where we basically already had the capability to send out 300 to 500 emails every single day, and we thought, how can we leverage that and make sure that our pipeline for the next few weeks is full? So we ran this campaign and it got us 52 interested replies and 16 book calls in 3 weeks, together with a few deals. So here's some screen pics of all the calls we were able to book. and we were positioning them as funnel audit because sometimes it's easier to book conversations with potential leads when you don't position it like a sales call, but rather you want to give them value. So for instance, we were giving the funnel audit of what they're doing on their end. That helped us open the door and get them on a call and resulted in some deals closed. Now, strategy number 3, go through your existing LinkedIn connections and chats, because guess what? I'm sure you missed hundreds of opportunities there as well. Browse through chats. There are people who once asked you about what you do. Hit them up and get them on a call. Check who is liking and commenting under your posts. Are you sure there are no potential leads there? Many times we find that you can miss people who already interested in your software but aren't deciding to get in touch with you or to book a demo. Help them do that and book a call. Basically, you want to browse through the last couple months of your posts, see who's been engaging with them, check and filter all the potential leads. And then again, what you can do is go to their profile, like a couple of posts, drop 1 or 2 comments, and then say, hey, yo, I think that you've been once interested in our solution, or I seen one of your comments for this one post, which I mentioned, by the way, and then you ask them a qualifying question for your software. After you do that to 10-20 people, I'm sure you're gonna end up with at least a couple calls booked from it. Now, see who expressed interest in your past giveaways. Again, if you're doing content marketing effectively, you want to be combining your threads and long-term sales assets with giveaways, because this gives you a more versatile engagement. Now, don't forget to check who is hanging out in competitors groups, because these people can be one DM away from purchasing from you. And again, you may be overlooking these places where, gosh, where do I go to find all the leads? How do I approach it? There is no necessity to put too much, again, rocket science into this. What you can do is you find groups of your competitors, you see who is engaging in posts there, you get in touch with them and you drop a message similar to, I've seen you're engaging in this group and thought that you're interested in that. We created this thing which is better in this way, and this way. Would you like to check it out? And you do this to multiple prospects and it gets you more calls booked. Awesome. If you want to grow your B2B SaaS startup, check out my private accelerator SaaS Camp at saascamp.co, because there we will build you dynamic marketing systems which we installed for over 70 other startups. And if for some reason you won't add extra 20 qualified demos a month in 6 months or less, we'll just refund you in full. If you got any more questions, please drop them in the comments so I can help you out, and see you in the next video.